guys, Origin himself here, and today we're going to be doing a drift build on the Nissan Silvia S13. It's got around 650 horsepower, I think, that's the end power I got out of it. We used the inline-6 engine down here. I just felt as if that engine sort of fitted it better. You can try your luck with the 4-cylinder or even the V8. If you know what you're doing with the tuning, you can sort of make it suit with that and just use this tune I'm going to give you as a base layer. Anyway, all the aero and stuff, that's down to you. I didn't use any of the Forza parts, none of the adjustable parts in this build, so you don't need to worry about that. Just pick where you want to put in your car, I guess. Now for the tyres, we went with the sport tyre compound. We didn't change the width on the front, however we did change it in the rear. We went to 245. The rims, I just went for some deep dish rims. You can, again, it's personal preference, you can just pick them yourself. Both of these, the platform handling and drivetrain, you have to move up to just the max. Just go fully out. Just go full out with the upgrades. Just about that. Just go full race. Down to the engine upgrades. What I did was I upgraded everything up to turbos. I left these two out, and I did the flywheel. It's up to you whether or not you just want that extra horsepower. I reckon you can probably squeeze about like an extra 50 horsepower out of it. Right, so onto the actual tune. One thing I want to say is, if you haven't seen my last drift build, it was on the Lexus SC300. If that sounds any good to you, just go on my channel, try and find it, or it should be in the link description. I'm not in the description. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I'm not going to read out numbers just for time, because I want to keep these videos as short as possible. Just after this, the actual tune, you'll get to see some gameplay of the cars. The car, sorry. Yeah. So for tyre pressure, lower on the front than it is in the rear. Get on screen, gearing, there you go. I'm not going to read out. You can pause, remember. I'm going to be running through this pretty quickly. So that's the gears. The alignment, there you go. I went quite a bit of camber on this build. Looked pretty good, and it seemed to. I made it sort of handle right. Yeah. Here's the anti-roll bars. Here's the springs. I'll just go back to the anti-roll. That was quite quick on that. Over there, here's the springs. Here's the damping. Here's the aero. I didn't do anything to it. Again, if you have the aero parts, if you install the aero parts because you want that, I'd say try and, if anything, just turn it down to speed on the rear, just so you have a nice loose rear, and yeah, just try and make it a bit more sticky around the front by changing it towards cornering. Same with the sort of suspension. For the braking, I don't think I did anything. I'm going to change this up real quick. I must say, if you guys start with that, if you know what you're doing with brakes, just mess around with it, just try and get it to a fine percentage that sort of fits the car better. But that's what I usually do. I'll start with a base layer like that, and I'll just move on. I'll mess around with the car for an hour. I've got to do brakes. My mistake, but yeah, if you guys like that, usually that around that is about right. You don't have to mess around a bit too much. Yeah. Here's the diff. I didn't mess around with it too much. I just locked out the diff fully. It seemed to work well. There was no real alteration. Every alteration I made just seemed to make the car a little bit more. I don't know. I just didn't suit my driving style. I didn't want, and that's what I go off in these drift builds. If it's not suiting my driving style, well, in this game, I guess it may not work for you. So I just go off my perspective. Yeah, I didn't mess around with the diff. I just went full 100% on both acceleration and deceleration. It seemed to work fine. So if you enjoyed the drift build, be sure to leave a like and comment down in the description if it worked for you, what you want, what you would have changed it to better it for yourself. Feedback always helps. Right now you're going to be seeing the gameplay from this car, how I drove it. It was on the Silverstone National Circuit. I did reverse and forward runs on the little drift circuit. If you don't know it, it's a nice little circuit to practice on. I'm going to have a new series coming out very soon on beginners to drifting. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, it helps the channel grow. See you guys next time.